Detroit Entertainment and Sports presents Motor City Music, Big Three in Music, Our Legacy.
Motor City Music, the Big Three and Music, Our History and Legacy. A city rich in musical history, blues, jazz, gospel, classical, hip-hop, R&B, electronica, and rock and roll. The birthplace of numerous international recognized platinum and gold artists. In the early 1900s, auto industry in Paradise Valley contributed greatly to Detroit's population boom. The later years, Motown sound made it renowned. Motor City Music will share present and past city history and legacy. Motor City Music, Fox, Olympia, 20 Grand, Paradise Valley, Little Caesar Arena. The legacy continues. A Detroit entertainment and sports production.
It's your girl Lola George, and I am here with Motor City Music, just having a good time right now in Pontiac, Michigan for Your Vision, Your Voice, which is a summit to really pour into the young girls' lives here in Pontiac, Michigan. And let me tell you something. I'm so excited because I get to sit on the panels with some of Detroit's greats. Stephanie Hammonds, attorney to the stars, someone that has taken time to really pour into my life, has turned into a big sister and friend. Melody Rutherford, straight from Pontiac. I'm telling you, I don't know what you're doing, but if you missed this event, you've missed something tremendous. It's your girl Lola George, and you know what? Stay tuned because you never know who you'll see here on this mic next. We'll be right back right after this.
The first time I met Morris, the door flew open and I got this larger-than-life personality.
Hey, how you doing today?
So I thought, we're definitely gonna be friends.
Drop off a warm meal and get more than you expect. Volunteer at americaletsdolunch.org.
You're watching Motor City Music, and it's your girl Lola George. And you know, before the last break, I told you it was some great people here. And look who we found. We have the beautiful, my friend and sister, Stephanie Hammonds. How are you today?
I'm wonderful. Glad to be here. Glad to see you.
It's always a pleasure to see you. Today we're here in Pontiac, Michigan, and we're here to support the young girls of Pontiac. What is one piece of sound advice you would give some young ladies looking to grow in life? What's something you would tell them?
Know yourself. I think the most important relationship that you're going to have is with yourself. Find out what you like. Find out who you are. What is your identity? And the relationship that you have with yourself is one that's ongoing, and it affects how everybody else views you. You can't have a good relationship with anyone else until you know yourself and love yourself. So that's what I would tell them.
It's nothing more for me to say after that, because you know what? I know myself. You're listening to Motor City Music, and we'll be right back right after this.
I'm going to tell my whole story in 3 minutes. And when I tell you the story of me, it's going to inspire you to do your vision boards later. Just like everyone that's on this board, these are my mentors. These are women who have spoken into my life, have saved my life, have been a part of my life. From Carol Turpin to Kelly Williams to Aislinn Coachman to Stephanie Hammond to Zandy Rhoda to Carl Bella, to Mary Jane, who's my therapist at the coffee house. To Lexi, who styles me when I don't know how to style myself. To Devin, who writes the letters that never been ever wrote. And here's the point of it. What's so unique about this is it doesn't matter if you're not put together. It doesn't matter if you're different. That's the difference between every other organization you've ever been to and this one. It's organic. So let me tell my story. My whole life, I always thought I was a superstar and a superhero. Because, you know, girls are superheroes in disguise. I wanted to be Oprah. She was my vision, my voice. I would pretend I was her on the table. I would pretend I was her when I talked to trees. I would pretend I was her when people laughed at me. But somewhere along the way, it got dark. And I forgot my values. I forgot who I was. I lost my way. I lost how to talk. how to pray, how to think. And I came up with something different. It's called Rehabilitation of Male. My vision board. This was my first vision board. See, first, could you hold this for me, Bob? Thank you, man. See, first I had to get my foundation together, which was my faith. And faith, gotta go to therapy. It's time. You keep pointing the finger at everybody else. So guess what I did? I went to therapy. Wow. For a while. Wow. And I still go because I needed to get better. But then it got dark again because you know how I attract them certain type of people. And I lost my mind. And then I saw Aislinn at the Baldwin Center, and she said, Melody? I said, I go by Mel. She said, no, your name is Melody. And I wrote an album. That's how crazy I was, called Mel, because I forgot I was Melody Rutherford. That's crazy. But then all of a sudden, I understand the power of prayer and forgiving myself and forgiving everybody for everything that has ever done to me. And that's a long list. Because for those who know me, they know I've been on my own since I was 17. Yeah. And I wanted to find joy. Joy to work with people, even when people didn't like me, even when I was misunderstood, even when people tried to use their emotional bandages to hurt me. I wanted to help them. And I met Devin. Devin said there was a need at the library. She's a writer, bet you didn't know that, and she's published. And Devin showed me through her work how to make it work with others. Dr. Sabrina said, Melanie, God will take your super and put his supernatural. And so then I became a fighter for my people, not because it was popular, but because it was important. And I got Woman of the Year because of that. And I didn't have to sell myself out. And I didn't have to compromise who I was. And I didn't back down from nobody. Ask Kelly Williams. She's yelled at me a lot. And in the end, I learned how to be a girlfriend to my girlfriends. I learned how to be a mother to the motherless. And I got to the point where I said, where is she at, little black girl? Stand up. I was going to do it for her. And when I realized that I could copy what I did with her, despite of not having anyone in my house, despite of not having a husband, and despite being utterly confused and dysfunctional, I knew that it was time to do something different. That's what your vision, your voice is about. Having and allowing people to speak into your life, even in your broken moments, even when you don't understand. That's why the tribute later on to Nina Simone is so important, because Nina Simone was my role model. She was broken and never given a voice. Each of these women are going to tell you their stories. You're going to write down some things in your books. Show me your brow books, ladies and gentlemen. This is important, because at the end, at about 4:15, you guys are going to start making your vision boards. Because I need you to have a vision like I did. See, I used to be a little girl just like you. And I'll still be girls, because we're still superheroes in disguise. And one day I will be Oprah, and she's going to say, girl, what up? And I'm going to say, what up, though? But until then, I'm going to be the Oprah in my community. Yeah. I'm going to walk it, I'm going to talk it. And that is why it's called Your Vision and Your Voice. And welcome.
They say you don't have to be so strong, but this is my mother, my purpose. Strength is not optional. See, I lift her now like she raised me then, so I know my strength is super, but I'm still human.
Oh, look who's here.
You're tuned into Motor City Music, and it's your girl Lola George. And again, I'm here in Pontiac, and we're here to really make a difference today in the girls' lives of Pontiac, Michigan. And I am standing here with the beautiful
Aislinn Coachman.
Aislinn Coachman. Today is a great day. It's raining outside, but I often say when it rains, that's an opportunity to wash away the pain of yesterday and start anew today. So what advice would you give the young girls that will be attending today?
Oh my gosh, today is such a great opportunity to talk to young women because there are so many challenges that they face. And I think one of the things I want them to come away with is don't stop. As life throws challenges their way, and there will be many, don't stop. Don't stop believing in themselves. Don't stop trying. Don't stop learning. Don't stop growing. I want them to know that it's not going to be a smooth path. And as they look at me and others and are going to see levels of success, I want them to know it's taken time. It will take more time and more work on my part. And there have been challenges. And I know that the best way to fail is to stop. Trying, and they need to know that don't stop, girl, just keep going, keep moving.
The only way you fail is if you plan to fail. If you plan to fail, then you fail to plan, so you're going to fail. Every day that you get up, it's called the present. You want to know why? Because it's a gift from God for you to start all over again today. So never give up on your dreams. Every opportunity is yours. All you have to do is go get it. You're listening to Motor City Music, and we'll be right back right after this.
Marie, you have prediabetes.
Prediabetes? I don't have time to eat right or exercise. I'm a busy mom.
Oh, you're a busy mom.
Yeah.
This is great news. Busy moms never get prediabetes.
Wait, what?
Let me just... Yeah, this is all the people at risk for prediabetes, and way over here, busy moms. No?
I'm gonna be famous. I just felt like one day I'm gonna be famous for something. I'm gonna be well known for something. So of course, because my parents was pastors and I grew up in the church, of course, I'm gonna be a singer. I'm gonna be a musician, and that's what I'm gonna be known for, and the world would know me. To the extent of when I was raised in the country of North Carolina on a dirt road with no running water in the house and no plumbing in the house. This was in the 80s. It wasn't that long ago. And I used to stand on our front porch and across from the way from the house was just an open field. And I would imagine that that was my audience. And I would stand there on the front porch and sing my heart out to my audience. And at the time, my name was Dorinda Park Coe. Yeah. At that time, she was Dorinda Park at that time. And I would just sing to the trees, and I would sing to the cornfield, and not knowing that one day that I would actually work with Dorinda Park and all her sisters as their stylist. So my thing with that is have a vision for yourself. The name of this organization, Vision Board, I think is awesome. Have a vision for yourself. And my mom would always tell me, shoot for the stars, and if you miss, at least you'll be amongst them.
You're tuned into Motor City Music. It's your girl Lola George, and I am having a fabulous time. I told you earlier that it was some phenomenal women here, and I have the honor and privilege to stand next to Dr. Sabrina. I'm here. She's beautiful. She's hot and popping. She has her own show on 9:10 a.m. Superstation. But these beautiful young ladies that we have here today, what's some words of wisdom that you would want to impart into their lives?
Well, I want the women to know, the young women, that in every single thing that they do, they must care. Yeah. CARE is an acronym. The C stands for being coachable. All right. Because how do you get better if can't nobody tell you nothing? The A is you need to have an attitude of gratitude, because you have way more to be thankful for than you have to complain about. And complaint and gratitude can't occupy the same space. Then the R, you need to be righteously responsible. Yes. Own your stuff. If you did it, say you did it. If you got to say I'm sorry, keep it pushing. Then the E, I used to say embrace excellence. But what I've learned is if you embrace it, you can let it go. Hey. So now I say embody excellence, because when you show up, your best shows up.
There's nothing left to say. This is Motor City Music, and make sure you care about what's happening in your environment. We'll be right back right after this.
Work with what you've got, or show solidarity.
You're tuned in to Motor City Music, and again, it's your girl Lola George, and we are here in Pontiac, Michigan for your vision, your life. It's your vision, it's your life, but the question is, what are you going to do with it? Today, I'm standing here with the beautiful
Kelly Williams, the superintendent of Pontiac School District.
Kelly Williams, since you're the superintendent for Pontiac School System, you get an opportunity to deal with children from all ages. What advice do you have for the young girls for today?
Today I want to expound on expressing the importance of education and setting a pathway for your goals and making sure that you stick to that pathway and make that blueprint your fabric of life. So with that being said, I'm excited about today to be able to have the opportunity to come before young people and talk about the value of education and the importance of what your next steps and goals are. Without goals, you will not know the direction you need to take, and in order to make better choices in life.
Life is about choices and decisions. The choices and decisions you make today will affect your tomorrow, so choose wisely today so that your tomorrows will always be great. It's Lola George, this is Motor City Music, and we'll be right back right after this.
Just an eye's view from downtown Detroit. The Detroit Gospel Theater. Since 1908, the former historic St. Leo Church has served the community. The Detroit Gospel Theater will continue serving the community through gospel concerts, competition, plays, weddings, and much more. Some of Detroit's best gospel entertainment. 4800 Grand River near Warren Avenue. For more information, call 313-544-8391. Visit us at DetroitGospelTheater.com.
The reason why I came from behind here is because this person saved my career. And not only did she save my career, she saved my life. Not once, not twice, but like 6 times. I met her in 2003 the first time, and I insulted her by saying, "Girl, y'all put some shine." Because I was insecure. What I really wanted to tell her, please help me, because I don't know what to do. Because I have $1 million talent and $1 million voice and $1 million pen, but I didn't know I had $1 million choices. She has heard the stories about how I will blow $1 million record deals because I didn't know what to say, or how to talk, or how to walk, how I allowed my temper to make me be self-sabotage. She also was the person that introduced me to going to therapy. She was the person that made me understand that I have value beyond the dysfunction. She was the person that said, "You're more than enough to me." And so when I talk about her, it's like talking about my mom. Other than Maddie Hatchett and Shayna Jackson, she's the closest thing I've ever had to a real relationship with a woman that is older than me. She's watched me collect checks. She's watched me go to therapy and come back. She's watched me go through depression. She's watched me have to say no to 6 figures because I had to know I was worth it. Introducing one of the baddest entertainment lawyers. One of the baddest entertainment lawyers, representing Rosa Parks. Yes. Has worked with Johnny Cochran. See, I gotta talk about her because I'm gonna talk about it. You understand?
Let them know.
One of the baddest entertainers who basically single-handedly built Big Sean's career. There would be no Big Sean if there would be no this person right now. Please give it up for my lawyer, my girl, my friend, Miss Stephanie Elmore.
Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Melanie, for the beautiful introduction. I'm speechless, but I want to first start out by saying how much I'm happy to be here and that I love all of you. And when I look at you, especially the young ladies, I see myself. And when I see myself, I say, what message would I want to give someone who has given me when I was your age? There are a lot of messages. I'm going to talk a little bit about myself, but I think the message I want to share with you guys today is that you define who you are. And you have to know yourself. So, for me, before I'm a lawyer, before I'm anybody, I am first a child of God. I'm a daughter. I am a student. I am a helper, I am a compassionate person, and I think the common thread that you'll see among everybody here, people who are attracted to Melanie, is the desire to be great and the desire to help others to be great. A lot of the speakers before me were saying about when you make up your mind to do something and you commit to it, God and the universe, whatever source that you believe in, will support it. As Lola mentioned, our paths crossed because she was Big Sean's first manager, and she connected us. We worked together, and I guess I was Sean's first lawyer, as she mentioned, from 2005 when he was in high school till 2016. So all of those things are great, but I think what's really important is that you live your dream.
You're watching Motor City Music. It's your girl Lola George, and the day has started. We have some wonderful women of power here, and I am standing with
Carol Turpin.
Carol Turpin. It's been a wonderful day so far. We have some beautiful young ladies here in the room. What words of wisdom would you impart in their lives today?
I would like to just say to them that do not let anybody define who they are, and that they can be all that they want to be, but it's going to take hard work, perseverance, and just a lot of dreaming. And I want them to put their goals on the wall, and I want them to look at it constantly. You may have to revisit it, change it, but always have a goal in mind so that you can accomplish something.
You're watching Motor City Music. It's your girl Lola George, and like I said, all day, beautiful people everywhere. I'm standing here with the beautiful
Carla Ray.
Let me tell you something about Carla Ray. She is giving me life this afternoon. She's bold, she's fierce, and she's fabulous. What information, what would you say to these young girls that are here today?
To never give up. To never give up. You know, it's not about where you come from, it's about where you're going.
That's all right. Never give up. It's not where you come from, it's about where you're going. And you have to have the one consistent thing that we've been hearing today are goals. What's your goals for your future? If you set your plan and work your plan, I promise you that greatness is ahead of you. This is Motor City Music. We'll be right back with so much more after this.
What is your voice? This part is of the people that I chose, have the loudest voices I ever heard in my life. I put them in this segment because they speak life into people. Each individual will be introduced differently. So let me start with my girl, Lola George. Lola George has a way of making you feel like you can do anything late in the midnight hour when no one else is around. Lola George makes you believe that you can change who you are with the power of your voice. Lola George is my friend, my mentor, and if I was in a sorority group, we'd be sorors. Introducing Miss Lola George.
That was very kind of her.
Thank you, Doc.
So, I believe that I'm different. And I believe that different is good. Because when God created me, he created me perfect. Just like he created you. Perfect. Society begins to tell us that we're supposed to be this size, and this, and that, and have this. No, you don't. All you have to do is be you. Because Sabrina, you're beautiful. In every way imaginable. If you don't feel that you're beautiful, no one else will. You have to put people first. Someone said earlier that serving, giving back. Once you begin to put yourself to the side and put other people's agenda ahead of yours, you'll be amazed at what you will accomplish in serving somebody else.
Right, that's right.
Because it's not always about you. So, when I discovered that I really love helping people, and I discovered that I was living my best blessed life in my early 20s, I started running and hanging out with entertainers, partying and going to different things and thinking, living the life of the rich and famous. Oh, I was having a good life. And I thought all of those experiences was for me. And I realized that my life was not my own. It was never about me. It was about how would I be able to point to somebody else's life down the line. So in the early 2000s, I met a young man that was in high school, and he had a dream. And I was like, okay, this kid, he's a pretty smart kid. He was an honor student, on track to go to college on a college scholarship. But he had a dream and a passion to do music.
And I said, well, I know this person and I know that person. Well, if I introduce you to this person, then that'll help you know. And so I did those things to help prepare him for his future. And when I tell you his future is amazing right now, you guys heard of a guy named Big Sean? Y'all ever heard of Big Sean? The rapper Big Sean from Kansas State High School? I was his first manager. Wow. Yeah. I gave him to this beautiful young lady right here, Stephanie Helms, to be his first attorney. Because of relationships that I had, I was able to help him get to where he is today. Look to the person to the left and to the right of you. You're sitting next to greatness.
This is my tribute to Nina Simone in our own way, ladies.
My skin is black, my arms are long, my hair is woolly, my back is strong, strong enough to take the pain inflicted again and again. What is that they call me? My name is Aunt Sarah. My name is Aunt Sarah.
My skin is yellow. My hair is long. Between two worlds I do belong. My father was rich and white. He forced my mother late one night. So what do they call me? My name's Saffronia. My skin is tan, my hair is fine, my hips will invite your daddy, my mouth like wine. Whose little girl am I? The one with the money to buy. What do they call me? My name is Sweet Thing, Sweet Thing. My skin is brown. My manner is tough. I'll kill the first mother I see. My life has been rough. I'm afflicted these days because I was buried by slaves. Ooh, wow. What do they call me? Aunt Sarah. What do they call me? Saffronia. What do they call me? Sweet Thing. What do they call me? My name is Peaches. Yeah, Peaches. Woo.
Detroit entertainment and sports production.